Got it all disconnected, ready to separate from this line. No bolts. This side all disconnected as well. No bolts, just some studs. That shaft should slide right out when we pick it. Oh well. About to pull the boat motor apart. Got it strapped down so it don't fly off. Gonna see what's inside.
You know I'm really poppin', but if it's time to pop it, nigga, I'ma pop it. Pop that shit. Know what I'm saying?
Well, it looks pretty good to me. Alright, chill. You're gonna hit the wall, dude. Yeah, we're just gonna put it back together and go run it. Sleeve looks good, just dirty because the bearing gave out. And then the piston chip. The other ones look good. We're gonna go ahead and replace all the bearings and all the pistons because that's how we roll. Clean it up. Back on the water in no time.
You never forget.
Go ahead and add a new rod to the list. Shit. These other ones are fine. They're real nice. But this guy right here, shit. So we got a broken piston, all the trash, a bad rod. It's not bent, but it is messed up. This piston was burnt. Get it on the sleeve up in there. This piston's flawless. Got all the parts and bolts and stuff back in here, all the electronics. I'll order up some parts and hopefully get it back soon. Take the block with me so I can clean it up and bore it out. Found a little heat mark right here. And some scoring in the sleeve on the cylinder number 1, or the top cylinder, whatever you want to call it. And this is the one that was bad, with the bad bearing. So I went ahead and stripped the whole motor. And I'm gonna bore it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna get some pistons to match whatever I bore it to. So everything is pretty much cleaned up. I gotta find a check valve. Well, I found it and ordered it. I need a check valve for up here. It's on the way. I redid the reeds. Still gonna put the gaskets behind it. Got the whole gasket kit coming as well. The old crank got all chewed up. And the new crank right here. It's out of a 2011. It's a 2006 Optimax. It works perfectly fine. Just a lot of cleaning. Not sure if I'm gonna port the throttle body for shits and giggles. I'm not sure. Probably just leave it alone. The block, board 20 over. Wish I got a flashlight on there, but 20 over. Same thing, all cylinders, 20 over. And the re-sleeve. They didn't really re-sleeve it, they just cut it over. There's that check valve that broke. And I'll tell y'all what, guys, I think the motor actually went out because I wasn't using mercury oil. Might sound crazy, but some people might think like, oh, he's right, 100%. I'm only using mercury oil after this. I only have the valve in because I took it out of my tank, cleaned it out. I'm not running anything besides the mercury optimax oil when it goes back together. Had the rods in here, all my hardware. These pistons, no good. I'm waiting on my pistons to come in. I got Wiseco 20 over pistons. And yeah, the put together should come real soon. There's not a lot of information on these boats, or these boat motors really. You look Optimax on YouTube, there's nothing. Just probably them running and knocking. So we'll see if we can't get this out and help some of you guys out. Really, it's the hardest part is finding a machine shop to bore it. That was one of my hardest things to find. I called over 20 machine shops and everybody turned me down, but out in East Texas Outboard Rebuilders, they were able to set me up. And $80 a cylinder, not bad. Like I said, we'll be out on the water soon. That's pretty. That's pretty ugly. I got a rod right here, a good one. I'll compare it to the other one. It's out of there. We'll get it done soon though. Like I said, a few more parts to find and to convince my wife to let me buy. And that's the hard part, but I'll get it going. We'll be on the water. The final parts, the pistons, finally are here. Bam. I'm about to gap the rings or check the ring gap. Check everything on it. Got my little build sheet right here. If y'all can't read it, it's okay. I can. My assembly grease. The torque wrench ready to go. All the gaskets back in there. All the nuts and bolts and bearings in there. It's on. We're about to get started. And yeah, we'll be on the water soon. All right, that's what I mean. Put a ring of grease on it. Put your fingers in there. Just set it down on there. Oh shit, I'm going sideways. And then whatever's left, just pick up and slide in there. But we could do that after we slide this on with these washers. 2 pistons in there, building one more. But I noticed that's crazy. It's a funny way to spell stock. Got my bearings laid out. About to put some grease along this edge and just roll it.
I know you strapped, but you still a fucking bitch, nigga. Just talking funky, cause I know you ain't shit, nigga. And if you don't shit the fuck up, you get hit, nigga. And we'll put 7 in your stomach through your heel figure. I went to...
So the motor is done, torqued it all down. It's ready to go. I just got to put the reeds and the fuel injection and the harness and all that. But as far as the pistons, the rods, the bearings being torqued down, we don't play around over here. It's done, I'd say.